things that I noticed when I was younger, when I first started playing the guitar, was that my favourite guitar players had their own style of playing, and I used to enjoy learning to play their solos because I got a better understanding of how they played, and it was very helpful to me in order to make up my own solos. So I'm going to look at some Eddie Cochran solos today. First one is Completely Sweet, which I play in the key of A, and it goes something like this. And what you're doing there is you're playing the A chord with your index finger flat on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings, and you're bouncing off the 5th fret with your little finger on exactly the same strings. And then going down to the D, you're playing a minor shape, but you're going to the 7th fret in order to slide down to the 5th fret. And again you're playing the 1st, 2nd and 3rd strings. It's the same when you go to the E, you're playing that minor shape, 1st, 2nd and 3rd strings, but you're going to the 9th fret in order to slide down to the 7th fret. He used that in many solos. Another one is My Loving Baby, which is quite an obscure rockabilly track where Eddie was a session guitar player, and it was sung by Ray Stanley, and it's a very similar sounding solo. Here's the intro part of the song. And the solo goes something like this. Now that's a little bit more complex, but there's a technique to that, and what you're doing is you're keeping the bass strings open as you're then going on to do the slides on the chords. And so on the intro, when you go, keeping that E string open, hitting the D string, keeping that open, and then when you go to the A, similar technique as on so much of the picking stuff that I do, really. When with the plectrum you hit down on the open A, and then when you go to the F shape, which you're playing on the 5th fret, you're hitting the 3rd string down with the pick, but at the same time you're picking up with your middle finger on the 2nd string. It's sort of like a pinching effect, really. You're doing a 2 down and 1 up with your middle finger. Another solo I'd like to show you is Sitting in the Balcony. Now this is not note for note, but this is how I used to play it when I played the song live on stage. It's an awkward song in as much as that one of the techniques that Eddie used back in the sort of 1956, 1957, when he was recording the Singing to My Baby album, was detuning his 2 E strings down to a D and then tuning the rest of the guitar accordingly. So he got that very deep growly sound that you hear on so many of his solos, and this is what he did on Sitting in the Balcony. So how I do it, and a good tip for getting away with it if you're going to play it on stage is to detune just the bottom E to a D, and then the solo goes something like this. So what you're playing here, or what I'm playing here, is a C7th, but I've moved it up 2 frets so it becomes a D. And although I'm playing the full C7th chord, I'm actually only really playing the 4th, 3rd and 2nd strings. And I'm sliding that from the fret above to get this effect. And again with the pick, it's 2 down, 1 up. So you're picking up with your middle finger. Then when you go to the G, you're playing the F shape, but I'm keeping the E string open. Again, it's the same technique with your right hand, you're 2 down, 1 up. And that's how you get a very effective approximation, really, of the sitting in the balcony solo. So where does Eddie Cochran's influence come in on with what I do then? Well, it's similar sort of thing, really. It's being very aggressive and very rhythmic. You can make up all sorts of solos that use those influences when you're playing. So you just made up a solo there that has Eddie Cochran influences in there, you know? And that's how I like to look at solos and taking my influences from people like that. So I hope that's been of help. Thank you very much.